Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for R&B Divas LA Season 2 Episode 4, I believe it is. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, so the show started where it left off last week, which was with Leela James telling the girls that if we can't get this shit together, then I don't want to do it. You know, Leela's whole thing is the stuff that happened with Kelly Price is done and gone, and we need to move forward. Of course, they start talking about how they need to heal from it. I think Claudette said that, and I was thinking to myself, like, heal? What the fuck do you need to heal from? I mean, were you really that scarred and that affected by the antics of Kelly Price, or did you just act like the rest of us and was like, the bitch is crazy? Why is it that it put you so out of your life, so out of yourself, that you need to heal from what Kelly Price did? I was just like, yeah, see, this is the kind of shit that gets on my nerves. Y'all already know that. Listen, I understand being apprehensive about something, okay? But what that means, what you need to do is just keep your eyes and ears open to the bullshit, okay? That's all. It ain't nothing that you got to get, you know, so upset and involved about that you can't even go on with your life and new projects. So yeah, the girls gotta heal, you guys. And then of course Shantae starts up about how, you know, she's got a whole lot going on in her life, which, you know, just really gets on my nerves when people say that, because yeah, we all have a lot going on in our lives. You're not the only one with drama, Shantae. And now all of a sudden she just wants to be all business. She doesn't want to be friends with the girls anymore. You know, girls is all kind of like, oh, where this coming from? I was feeling the same way. But whatever, you guys, we'll talk about Shantae a little bit later. Chrisette decides to involve her boyfriend that you guys all told me about. I guess he's the guitar player in her band. She decides to involve him in trying to get this song together for this Puerto Rico thing. And all the girls get together and, you know, he just kind of starts strumming on the guitar some chords that he has come up with. And this is where you see the differences between the cast of Atlanta and the cast of LA. Okay, these girls are all definitely singers and confident in what they can do, even though the skill levels might be different amongst the whole group of girls. They all will just jump in and sing, as opposed to y'all know the shit that we had to go through with Atlanta trying to get the motherfuckers to just say 2 lines. It was sounding good. The music was sounding good. The girls was all giving their you know, input, and it was sounding like it was gonna come together. So I was just like, okay, I was feeling good about the project. I was like, the girls are gonna be able to pull it off. It's all gonna work out, except for one thing, we got to get this whole publishing and producer credit together. You know, of course, if the guy is coming up with the music, then, you know, he's the publisher or the producer or whatever it was. And the girls were all fine with it except for Shantae. Shantae says she don't want to have the same repeat of what happened last season. I kind of got lost on what happened there. Did she not want to do it with him, or was she just saying no, he can't get the credit? Or yeah, I wasn't real clear. I don't know if maybe I wasn't paying attention, y'all. But I did see that Shantae has some issue with the fact that he might be the producer. So then after that happens, Chrisette starts to feel a little guilty about getting him involved, okay, because she already knows, or at least she can foresee, that it is probably gonna be some drama with these girls, and maybe she shouldn't have got him involved. And he was like, listen, you know, he looked like he one of them easy breezy kind of dudes, okay? He was just like, you can't control everything, don't worry about it, okay? I got this, okay? It's gonna be just fine. Yeah, he don't really know the ins and outs of reality. Obviously Chrisette didn't either, because I told you guys that she has decided that she's quitting the show. Did I tell you guys that? I think I said it on Twitter. I might not have said it on video. Yes, supposedly she's decided that she's not coming back because it's just way too much drama and too much negativity for her. So, I mean, the shit that we already knew. But yeah, maybe, you know, Chrisette don't watch reality shows and kind of don't really know how the reality show beast can be. But anyway, later on, while Leela James is over at Claudette's house, she wants to go over the music a little bit more. While she's there, old Caesar, or Cesar, what's his name? Was it Caesar? He come calling. This is the guy that's over the whole Puerto Rico project thing. He come calling talking about they need another song. And I was like, now, you... Do you want a fucking album, Caesar? Like, let's put it all on the table. I can't, every couple of days you come telling us we need another song. That ain't gonna work. What the hell do you need? You already know that ain't gonna go over too well, because the girls already a little apprehensive about this one song. Now you trying to put another song on them? Okay, so Claudette is worried about it, because now she's got to break it to the girls that they need another song. Well, you know, the girls, they get together, and Claudette is, you know, she kind of beating around the bush. Mo is like, ain't no food, no drinks on the table. I guess this really is a business meeting. I was like, as a woman after my own heart, always looking for the food and the drink. Anyway, we gonna see what we can do, but as of now, that might not be able to work out for Caesar. So, you know, Claudette, they all agree that, yeah, he asking for a little bit too much, okay? And how much more is this on the table is what I want to know. Shit. Right, guys, so Michelle A is trying to get back, you know, grab the dating rings by the, grab the bull by the horn and get back into the dating ring. I really feel like it's just a setup for us that, you know, that we got to get into the mode of Michelle A dating and possibly dating other men. I think they're trying to get us prepared mentally for the fact that her and Tony might get together at the end of the season. Although we done peeped it all out a long time ago, R&B Divas LA. But hey, we'll go along with it, you know, for the sake of the show. So now we got to go through this whole song and dance about, you know, Lil Mo hooking her up with a matchmaker to, you know, hook her up on a date. And I was just like, yeah, y'all was really trying it for real, R&B Divas. Like, we know out of everybody on that show, Lil Mo don't know no fucking lily white matchmaker. Lil Mo pick up her man at the club. Shit, there ain't nobody, she ain't meeting nobody through no damn matchmaker. But anyway, let me back up. Before they go to this matchmaker, the girls get together. It's Michelle A, Claudette, no. It's Michelle A, Leela, Chrisette, and Lil Mo. And, you know, they just going out to hang out and have drinks and eat and everything. And like I say, the alcohol is flowing. So, you know, loose lips, they're all talking. And what we find out is that, you know, Michelle A has dated a 64-year-old man that didn't have any teeth. And, you know, it was better for her, you know. We're going to leave to the imagination what the better is part. I don't know. I mean, I guess the gums and the... Anyway, we also find out that Lil Mo has been with a woman and been in threesomes, which is absolutely no surprise to anybody because she told all her damn business on that radio interview that she did with Hot 97. And then we also find out that Chrisette was involved in an orgy, but not really. She was in the room that an orgy was taking place, but she didn't participate. She was just watching, and I was just like, all right, Chrisette, now you gonna really try to push that story over on us, okay? Who the fuck sits in the room and watches an orgy? All this fuck fest going on, and you just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, and you want us to believe it, girl? If you don't cut that shit out, she one of these closet freak ones, you know, she don't want to let you know exactly what, you know, we all got friends like that. Bitch just be a hoe all in the bedroom, but you know, just act like she just is most prissy, except she forgot that she done told you already about some shit that done went down in the past. All of a sudden they don't they don't want to remember their whole past, you know. Now all of a sudden she's sitting in rooms of orgies. I was just like, why was you there in the first place, Chrisette? Fuck you doing in the room anyway, you guys. We also find out that Leela James is definitely the old lady that I told you she was last week. Okay, she is just a prude and she just ain't into this. She thinks everybody else is freaky. I mean, yeah, I mean, the shit that they was talking about is sort of freaky, but I mean, like, you know, she was just like so off-put by the whole thing. I was like, boy, that Leela gonna have a time with this group. But anyway, like I said, because Mo knows that, you know, Michelle A hasn't had that much luck in the dating game in the past, she gets together with this damn matchmaker. And she tells the matchmaker that she probably has a hard time getting with a good man because, you know, her baby daddies are both very powerful and known men, Dr. Dre and Suge Knight. What I really want to know, Michelle A, if you're watching, no, we know that Dr. Dre hadn't treated her all that well in the past. You know, they ended on a bad note or whatever. Of course, they have a kid together and they've got to, you know, coexist or whatever. But how is it that she ended up with Suge Knight? I mean, we all want to know that story. That's the story that we want to know, okay? Fuck all this dating older people and everything. But Mo's whole thing is that she need to get with somebody young, because y'all know Mo, okay? Y'all know her man, and y'all know how Mo rolls, okay? And the matchmaker's like, no, okay, all that hood rat, ghetto ratchet shit that you go through is not what we gonna put Michelle like. Maybe that's what she did in the past, and maybe it's time to try something else, so. The lily white matchmaker hooks her up with the lily white man. And I'm not against people dating outside of their race at all. Okay, but I want it to match a little bit better. Now, how we gonna have Michelle A, okay, hooked up with, you know, just such a, he was like so corny and, you know, just so, I mean, I've seen good looking and, you know, cool ass white men that it was like, oh, he got a little something to him. I mean, you know, the whole little George Clooney thing. I mean, I know we asking for a lot. We ain't talking about George Clooney, but you know what I mean? Just somebody that, man, it's this white guy that used to come up to my job all the time. I was like, boy, and he must have been, he probably was in his late 50s. He was just he was a something else. Okay, so, yeah. Can we just put her with something a little different? You know, the guy's all corny. He's all, you know, he's talking and he's looking. I want to see your eyes. You see my eyes? I have no makeup on. Yes, I want to see him. I want to look into your eyes. I was just like, oh, God. Hey, it don't matter what we like, right? Because Michelle A seemed to like him. She said it was a good date and she really liked him. He was really nice to her. And sometimes that's all we just need is somebody that's nice to us. It got some damn sense, okay? That ain't gonna be about no bullshit. So, you know, maybe. But yeah, I wasn't really feeling Mr. Man. But hey, it's her, not me. She gets together later on with Mo and she's telling her about the date and how she liked him and, you know, all of that. And Mo was just like, yeah, I got all that. But yeah, what's going on with your girl Shantae? She is really getting on my nerves and rubbing me the wrong way. And Michelle A was just like, listen, Shantae is not even thinking about me and Claudette. Claudette and I are nothing to her. Nobody's. Okay, and the reason why she chose you guys to do that song is so that you guys can help her sell her CD. Okay, she gonna use your name. And I was just like, okay, yeah, see, Michelle A got that high-ass voice and everything. We don't realize that the girl got some good damn sense. Just exactly what I said is that, you know, Shantae was using them girls. Okay, gonna put them on background. You know, and there wasn't nobody gonna buy that bullshit anyway. Because was y'all really feeling I know right to begin with? Now, I had already told you guys that Shantae was feeling some kind of way when they all was talking about the Puerto Rican thing. Oh, funky ass attitude and face that she had, I would have called it right then when we was sitting there, okay? But the girls kind of was letting her slide with all that I'm not friends, I'm just business shit. But at least we've established that the girl is funky, that she don't really want to be anybody's friend. Leela realizes that she's funky and tripping and you know, Leela wants to meet with her one-on-one and just kind of figure out where her head is at. Exactly what has got you so upset? And Shantae is like, yeah, well, I'm trying to be open and everything, but I am icy, okay? I'm mad about the fact that you guys, you know, did what you did when you came to sing on my song, I Know Right. My girl's anthem, the new hit of 2014. I just want to know what you guys are going to do with it. Are you going to sign off on it? And Leela James was like, yeah, well, me personally, I can't sign off on anything that I haven't heard. Shantae Moore was just like, yeah, well, that's fine and everything, but I'm not going to put anything out. You know, it is my album, so it's my song. I'm not going to put anything out that it doesn't sound right. And Leela was like, yeah, well, I understand all of that, but as far as I go, I need to hear how I sound on the song, and if I like it, then I will sign off on it, but I can't sign off on it. And she was just like, well, listen, I've been in this business a long time, okay, so I really know what it's supposed to sound like, okay? So you guys need to just sign off on this song. And Leela's like, yeah, but I really would feel better if I could hear it. And Shantae Moore was just like, no, what you need to do is sign off on this fucking song, okay? And I was just like, oh, well, excuse me, okay? Where's the old fucked up contract that your homie manager girlfriend wrote while she was on a break from Macy's, okay? With the no letterhead and the misspelled words and everything. I mean, why not? Why don't I just sign this bullshit, okay? Let's just let it happen right now. Just like, Shantae Moore got so much fucking nerve. I don't give a fuck if you took class from Clive Davis himself. I'm not signing nothing that I haven't heard. I mean, why does she not understand that? I was just sitting there like, okay, yeah, this is really too much. I'm sure we putting this on for TV. It gotta be. Because I know, don't no professional just expect somebody to just sign off on something just on GP. We supposed to trust your choices. We can't even trust your fucking hair choices. Did you guys see her hair? I was just like, what is happening with this hair? Did you see when she was at the sex toy party, she had on that damn synthetic wig, and I was just like, absolutely, it's unacceptable for Shantae Moore. You cannot be on TV with a synthetic wig on. I'm sorry. They got really nice synthetic wigs and everything out, but when you got, you know, I'm assuming that Shantae Moore has some sort of money, okay? You can afford a fucking real hair wig if that's what we gotta do. Yeah, I was just like, girl. The sex toy party was a cute little part of the show. And it made you think of how they were last season. You know, everybody was loose and everybody was having a good time and talking and, you know, whatever. Okay, we still gonna side-eye the fact that damn Chrisette wasn't there. I was just like, are you really gonna sit here and tell us that you're not going to the sex party because, you know, that ain't your thing? I was just like, but she in the orgy though. Oh, okay. Oh, but she wasn't participating. We gotta remember that part, y'all. Closet freak ass biatch. We gonna give Chrisette a pass though, cause we know your mama watching. So yeah, girl, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, we're gonna get on to the most melodramatic scene in the whole damn show. Now you talking about a damn side eye. First off, it's obvious that Mo and Shantae have some sort of beef between the two of them. Maybe some shit happened off season that we don't know about, that we're not privy to. And that's the thing about these reality shows when they go on hiatus or whatever, and when the show comes back on, then everybody is acting different. It throws the fucking viewers off because we just like, now what the... Because in our mind, we picking up from last season where it ended. Now all of a sudden bitches got attitudes and they divified and, you know, everybody done changed, and we just like, what? So the girls all get together. The four that was singing on the I Know Right girls anthem. Shantae Moore is just like, I'm gonna let you guys hear the song and then, you know, we gonna move forward. So she plays the song, she's just looking down, everybody's grooving to the song. I was just like, am I really? I'm trying to see if I would like that song. Maybe if I heard it, I don't know, but the girls seem to be okay with it, and they're all like, okay, yeah, we'll sign off, and, you know, if it's gonna stay like this, then we'll sign off on it. Except Mo is just like, wait a minute, before we move forward with this, I got some shit on my chest that I just need to go on and let off. Okay, so Shantae Moore is just like, well, what do you got to say? Okay, she got that little funky little flippant face on her, expression on her face. Lil Mo is just like, yes, it's a lot of shade and a lot of fakeness going on, and you know, Shantae was like, yeah, it's been a lot of shade going on, I agree. And, you know, she was just like, I just feel like I can't, you know, I don't understand why we even going through all of this. And, you know, Shantae Moore was just like, well, what exactly are you feeling? Then we get into all this shit that gets confusing. At least it was to me, you know. Lil Mo's saying how she's been supportive of the girls and she tweets and Instagram shit for them, but they don't do the same for her. I don't really know what they was talking about because Lil Mo hasn't come out with anything as far as I know, right? And yeah, I know, right? That's funny. And I don't really know what they was tweeting back and forth. Again, like I said, shit happens all season and we don't know what they talking about. And Shantae Moore, she blurts out the fact that she was upset with seeing a picture that Mo took with Kenny Lattimore and how that hurt her and that upset her, that Mo put that he was a good guy. Okay, Shantae, so you mad at us because we ain't all pissed off with Kenny Lattimore like you are? I was just like, this is so fucking stupid. Really, Shantae? I mean, she was actually down on the floor on her knees and crying up to Mo about how hurt and upset she was, and I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. It's a group of women, okay? Maybe everybody's cycles is all on the same. Just, you know how when you be with a whole bunch of women at the same time a lot, you guys all start, your pheromones start to go in and y'all all start having the same period. I was like, they must have been on their period or something, because I know Roxanne can definitely get the dramatics going when it's that time of the month. And I mean, because I was just like, what is we crying for? What is we on our knees? And what is, you know, Lil Mo got to crying, and I was just sitting there like, I gotta look at it again just to see Leela James's expression, because I have a feeling she probably was like, what the hell is going on? But, you know, we just concentrated on Lil Mo and Shantae. I was just so confused on why they was crying and why they were arguing about shit that we didn't understand. At least I didn't understand to begin with. But yeah, you know, Shantae Moore, that bitch put on an Oscar-worthy performance, didn't she? Maybe y'all can explain to me just what exactly happened in that scene. But hey, I guess they hugged it out and cried it out, and they friends now, and I guess maybe we can move on with the show now. But yeah, that was... Girl, you don't stop all that fucking crying. Alright, you guys, that is it. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.